Welcome everyone on today's session for overseas education at Canada. I am Niharika Somdi and I'm the Managing Director at EdNet Consultants, which is a premier education consultancy in India and was established in 2002. With over 20 years of experience and expertise in the global education industry, I have been intensely involved in expanding and evolving education and counseling services for national and international students all across the different brackets. As a hands-on counselor, I have visited over 400 universities all over the world, and I have personally counseled more than 15,000 during my tenure. In the light of establishing a robust connection, as well as gauging campuses, communities, to provide customized and a very comprehensive service to my students. I also assist the students with personality development, building the right choices for their future careers. As a result-oriented professional, I work closely with the embassies all over the world, including the American Embassy. Further, I was awarded the Best Education Counselor in India, NCR, at the International Excellence Awards held in 2018. An exclusive prep school under which the umbrella of EdNet Consultants is operating is EdNet Test Prep School, which offers opportunities to the students who want to evolve in their skill sets. With a global outlook rooted in experimental learning and positive change, my outreach in this regard includes classes, workshops, and guidance for enhancing skills in writing, resume building, as well as standardized tests such as SAT, ACT, IELTS, TOEFL, GMAT, and GRE. We also ensure that the students are prepared and ready for undertaking their university level education, which could be accompanied with varying challenges. Additionally, I believe in enabling students with experience in social media, marketing, digital proficiency, software such as Photoshop, Excel, Canva, Illustrator, communication, as well as interview skills, and even basic computing. Moreover, I have equipped my teams to provide students with extensive and exclusive part-time internships at EdNet. So this is something which I really want to talk about, and which is a very, it's not new, but it's very exclusive, I believe, to EdNet, is our attempt to empower our students with research and data analysis skills that help them achieve stellar international academic experiences. I recently established Ariel, that is EdNet Research Initiative for Advanced Learning, in May 2020, and this incredible platform provides a launching pad to high school, undergraduate, as well as the master's students for conducting research in their field of interest, connecting them with eminent professors, intellectuals, and academic community members across the globe. We are thrilled to launch our EdNet Ariel Research Fellowship 2.0, a space for you to engage and learn fundamentals of research writing, thinking processes, and publishing too over a period of just 3 months, or we can say 12 weeks. With an extensive experience in the education industry, I have also established EdNet School of Art and Design in New Delhi, situated in the lush greens campus of South Delhi. The school offers stellar facilities, state-of-art equipment, and a highly experienced faculty to students from across all states of the country. That means we not only offer offline classes, but we do also offer online classes in the field of art. Alongside, I've been conducting and organizing various career building and profile building workshops and webinars for the benefit of my students, both on the digital as well as the non-digital platform. My article was also published in Forbes India as a leading entrepreneur in January 2020 and made an impact as an expert panel speaker in the national television such as NewsX, NDTV, and the Pride of Education Awards in the summer of 2020 and 2021 too. Moreover, I have conducted presentations for high school students needing expert guidance across premium schools and colleges all over India. Having said this about EdNet, I would now like to pass on to Karuna ji. She has been my personal mentor and a very, very close associated personally as well as professionally. And she is heading Loom, which is an umbrella to a whole lot of universities in Canada. And in today's session, she will be talking about all the admission possibility, the courses, opportunities provided by the universities, as well as Canada as a nation. She will also talk about, various emerging courses, as well as opportunities after graduation. So both at the undergraduate as well as the postgraduate level. So with that note, I would like to pass on to Karuna ji. Thank you so much. I always look forward to you coming into my sessions, and you can now take over. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Niharika. First of all, we are, I think, soulmates in some ways. We connected the very first time we met. So you're absolutely right. Your art school is, and the effect on what students are doing there is amazing. And one thing I have to say is that you are a very good partner to work with because you take 100% care of the students. So none of your students feel that they've been left out into the cold. So it is your strength in being able to work very professionally that attracted me to you in the first place. So I'm very happy to be here with my team. I think you've been in touch with Hazel, but I see that there's a strong strength of students here, and we want to be able to provide information. So this is the format we are going to follow. I'm going to stop my video because what has happened in the past few sessions at this time of the morning, I don't know why, the internet fluctuates. So I'm going to keep the strength for my internet to not go down. I would start by just saying that Illume Student Services is a non-profit organization in terms of students. We do not have any monetary relationship with students. We are a service provider to students in terms of institutions. There are some 30 institutions that are on our website that you can see, but today we are going to concentrate on about 20 institutions and give you programs, undergraduate, postgraduate, master's level. Remember that PhD programs are an individual journey for a student, but master's programs, we have quite a few, and we will discuss it as to which university is presenting. I'm going to do this. I'm going to give about 60 seconds, and I'd like the presenters to please keep that. We have strength of about 85 students already here, and I want to have more Q&As. And the Q&As can be managed by you writing your questions in the chat box, and then also raising your hand, and Ms. Niharika and Kajal will assist me by bringing the questions out. So on behalf of Ms. Sita, Ms. Hazel, and Ms. Nalini and Kajal, who have organized all of this, and the whole Illume team, I would like to say thank you, and we'll get started. We're going to go region by region, and for those places where there is nobody presenting or nobody present because they're traveling, we have some people traveling in Mumbai, I will take over and present about the institution. So without any further ado, I would like to get started from the Atlantic provinces, and I would like Mr. Imran to present on University of New Brunswick, and he's going to also talk about 2 master's program, which please, if you have pen and pencils, please write down some notes. And we are going to put our contact details in the chat box for every university and link of brochure that you can later on refer to. So over to you, please. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Hi, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you. I hope I'm audible and my internet is working fine. So my name is Imran, and I'm the international recruiter for University of New Brunswick. We are on the east coast of Canada. It's an Atlantic province, and UNB is the first English public language university of Canada, making it one of the oldest universities of Northern America. We offer amazing undergraduate programs into sciences, engineering, health, nursing, business. So we have more than 75 program choices. Few programs like engineering, computer science are competitive. Tuition is quite affordable, easy on pockets, $18,000 to $20,000 per year. I'm talking about Canadian dollars. We offer amazing scholarships at entrance and renewable level. Recently, one of our Indian students got a $40,000 entrance scholarship. I thought I would just share it with you. The kid is from Delhi. We offer also in all our programs, we have experiential learning in the form of co-op, in the form of practicums, internships. Co-op is generally paid, which are paid work terms integrated into your studies. Of course, my colleagues later on can cover more on co-op if you want to know about it in detail. But these are basically work integrated learning terms which are paid. So a little bit about co-op. Living on campus, we have more than 15 residences. Living on campus is roughly $13,000 to $16,000, depending on the choice of residence. As about the graduate programs, we have an MBA, which is a very reputed program across Canada. It's a 2-year program, and we accept a 3-year bachelor's for that. And another one is Masters of Quantitative Investment Management, which is a very highly centric, career-oriented program, a specialized career, 1 year, very, very competitive. So I'll put down my contact details here in the chat box. If any one of you have any questions, I would be more than happy to help you out here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Why go to University of New Brunswick? I'm going to keep adding a couple of points. First of all, it is a university that is of great reputation, but they choose not to be ranked by QS ranking and fill out all the forms, etc. It is also sitting in Atlantic province so that you have easy PR situation, lots of employment opportunities, big projects, and remember that wherever there is a need for people, and that's one of the provinces which has need for people, your future is really bright. And students who have gone to University of New Brunswick, they say they're so glad they would have never known about this, and they have enjoyed their stay. They have 2 campuses, Fredericton and St. John's. So continuing on with that, I'm going to go to SaintFX, and Achim is not there. And who is presenting for SaintFX?
Ma'am, Achim is not here, so I thought I will just pitch in a little bit for her.
Yes, please go ahead.
This is from a colleague. She is traveling to Mumbai, and she is the recruiter for St. Francis Xavier University. We call it SaintFX in short. It's an amazing university in a small and beautiful town of Antigonish, Nova Scotia. It's a medium-sized university, and they offer amazing programs in sciences and arts and business. They're very reputed with their ring culture, and their ring is very famous in Canada. The tuition is also affordable, and you get all the benefits of coming to an Atlantic province. So you can expect it from Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and Labrador. Easy PR, pocket-friendly living, and very cost-effective tuition. So I'll put her details also in the chat, because they also have amazing postgraduate diplomas and post-baccalaureate diplomas in artificial intelligence, etc. So I'll put her contact details in the chat. You can reach out to her anytime.
Thank you so much. Just to add to that, they have Masters of Computer Science, and they have a diploma in artificial intelligence. Both of the Masters of Computer Science requires a 4-year degree. So because we have so many students, if you're interested in Masters in Computer Science, that's one university that has the ability to make application. Please make sure that you contact what's her name, Achim, and deal with her directly. Now going to Acadia, please, Kajal, if you may take over.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon, EdNet team also. So I'm Kajal. I represent Acadia University. We are also in the province of Nova Scotia in the city of Wolfville. We basically offer programs under the Faculty of Arts, Pure and Applied Science, as well as professional studies. Our most popular programs are kinesiology and nutrition and dietetics. Most of our programs have co-op options. We only have a fall intake. The fee ranges from 18,000 to 21,000 Canadian dollars for a year. And we offer an engineering transfer option also with Dalhousie University, which is a U15 university. And the admission requirements are basically 70% and above for your last completed studies. We also require IELTS with a minimum of overall of 6.5 with no band less than 6. For more questions, I'll be available, or you can get in touch with EdNet. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And Acadia has one very important thing to remember. They have a very strong cooperative education program, and I will discuss co-op right now and explain it for about half a second. Co-op is a program which is hands-on experiential learning, as Mr. Imran has very nicely said. And remember that this is mostly paid experience. You are expected to work and study in a sequence, and you can come out with as much as 2 years of work experience under your belt, making you very employable in the industry. So remember, when we say that we have experiential learning, it could be that you are going for an internship, or you're going to go and work and get a job experience. And the other is cooperative education, which is you are working, making connection with the employer and getting market value for your skill sets. So it's I believe the second largest or the third largest in Canada, and it is followed behind University of Waterloo's format. So going from Acadia, I'm going to go to my friend and colleague, Samanyu, who can talk about Memorial University. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, and good afternoon, everybody who have joined us. So my name is Samanyu, and I support Memorial University's.
I'm sorry, Samanyu, can you be a little louder? We can barely hear you.
Hi, sorry. Now, am I audible, Ram?
Can be as loud as possible because you're still soft.
Yeah, still soft, but that's not what his area has an issue with the internet. So try and speak as loudly as you can.
Okay, no problem, ma'am. I hope I'm audible right now. So
yes.
My name is Samanyu, and I support Memorial University's Grenfell campus. And our beautiful campus is located in the beautiful and picturesque city of Corner Brook. And we are in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, which is the easternmost province in Canada. And as far as the ranking is concerned, we were ranked number 8 amongst the top 10 comprehensive universities in Canada by Maclean's in 2022. And as for the programs that we offer Bachelor of Arts with various majors. We offer Bachelor of Science with various majors. And some of our most popular programs are Bachelor of Business Administration, in which even a student with commerce background with a math deficiency can go ahead and apply. We also have a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, which, as you know, is a highly sought after and a very competitive program. And another very good program that we offer is Bachelor of Environment and Sustainability, which comes with 2 majors, Environmental Studies and Resource Management. So basically, those students who want to approach it from a social science perspective can go for our Environmental Studies major. And those students who want to approach it from a science-based perspective can go for our Resource Management major. And as for our tuition fee is 20,000 Canadian dollars for all our programs across the board. And we also offer very good scholarships, entrance scholarships based on academics. And the highest amount that we offer is 4,400 Canadian dollars. And I will be sharing rest of the details in the chat box here. So if you have further questions regarding the university, I'll be happy to answer. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Now, the 4 Atlantic provinces have an advantage. It's called the Atlantic P&P program. Now, when we say that Memorial University Grenfell campus, it is a very big infrastructure. There are 5 campuses for Memorial University. It's a medical science university and lots of master's program. I want to clarify for students, and I will do a little session on masters at the end. Master's programs are available at almost all universities, but we will not be assisting you in getting admissions because that is not the role that has been assigned to us. And on the universities that provide that to us, we will be speaking about that, and Ms. Niharika can also assist you with that. Usually we'll tell you the process of how to apply for master's program, but the journey is very individualistic, and you have to do all of the things that they are asking you to do. Some of the masters, which are more technical type masters, like MBAs, etc., we have been given the authority to assist you, and we can also help you in application. The other ones, we will just give you a criteria on how to apply and what other things that you will be needing. Now, continue on with this. The Atlantic provinces have the PNP program, making it that when you finish your degree with your program, months before that, if you got a letter of employment, your process for becoming a PR of Canada can begin with that letter of employment that has been given to you. So please keep that in mind, that not only are these beautiful provinces, great job opportunities, low fees, but they also give you that particular opportunity to become PR. And you come, work, study, work, and stay. So study, you work, and then you stay, and then you become a PR. So moving to British Columbia, I would like Nipun to present on North Island College. Or is Nipun there today?
I'm Neeraj.
Neeraj, sorry, Mr. Neeraj.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello, Karuna ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello. Am I audible to all of you, please?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
well, actually, I can't hear your voice. Anyway, nevertheless, I'll speak. Basically, my name is Neeraj Malik, and I'm representing North Island College, which is also known as NIC. And NIC is a public college which is established in the year 1975. We are located at a flying distance of 35 minutes from Vancouver. And currently, at the moment, we have got 3 campuses. The name of the campuses are Comox Valley campus. We have got another campus that is Campbell River campus that we have. And the other campus that we have, that is Port Alberni campus. That is the last campus that we have. All the campuses are located very near to each other. And NIC offers a wide variety of courses like associate degrees and diplomas in the field of arts and sciences. We have courses in the field of trade and technical, tourism and hospitality, business, and also health and community services. So the best part about NIC is the fee structure that we have is very nominal. That ranges in between 15 to 17,000 Canadian dollars per year. And also when we talk about the English proficiency requirements and the academic requirements, that is also very nominal and very flexible for the international students. So for the international students, we have an academic requirement of 55% for an undergraduate student and also 60% for a postgraduate student. Whereas when we talk about the English proficiency requirements, so for both undergraduate and postgraduate students, we have a requirement of 6 in IELTS, not less than 6 in any of the modules. Also on this, NIC offers a lot of scholarships ranging in between from 500 Canadian dollars to 1,500 Canadian dollars on the basis of the IELTS scores. So currently at the moment, we are open for Winter's 2023 session. So I'm going to put down my contact details in the chat box. So feel free to reach out, please. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Neeraj. This was your first presentation under Illume because you are a newcomer to Illume, and he is now officially the manager for the NIC program. Let me just add that we have, if your marks are not in the 70s, Ms. Niharika, I really want to mention this, that if your marks are high and you want to apply for master's program, that's a good thing. But let's say that you're sitting between 62 to 72, masters in most universities will not be possible. So in that case, NIC is offering you a program like global business management, accounting programs at the postgrad level. So please make sure that you look at global business management. By the way, it is closed right now. It is so popular that start from that and do your 2-year program. And they also have a BBA degree with specialization in various subjects like accounting and finance, etc., and require a little less grade. And math is through some kind of a process of assessment if you didn't do the high-level math in grade 12. So leaving you with that NIC is also very close to where I live. It's on Vancouver Island, and Victoria is the capital of British Columbia, and it has a relationship with University of Victoria. So you could do 2+2 program, saving some money and also entering with grades which are not as highly competitive. So if you did little poorly and you got only 55 in a subject, you can't go directly into universities. You can come here. Overall average was good, and we can do a combined sort of program that you can transfer to University of Victoria. You can also go to UBC. You can go to Simon Fraser, Kwantlen, Capilano, and any of those universities in British Columbia. So moving right from the island, we are going to now bring you to the mainland, and we are going to start with University of Fraser Valley, which is our partner and is I would call it a young university. It used to be a college at one point, but it is now a formidable force to be handled. And is somebody presenting for University of Fraser Valley?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please go ahead.
Hi, this is Kajal again. I'm presenting on behalf of my colleague, Mr. Shivang Malik, who takes care of University of Fraser Valley. We are also in the province of British Columbia. We are a 50-year-old public university located in Abbotsford. We offer credit transfer options to universities like UBC, U Victoria, and Simon Fraser University. We are ranked 5 stars by QS ranking in teaching and employability. We offer undergraduate diploma and degree programs in the Faculty of Arts, Science, and Business. We basically have fee structure in the range of 20,000 to 24,000 Canadian dollars for a year. So for more details, please get in touch with EdNet. And ma'am, if you want to add something to it.
I certainly will. It is a multicultural community, Abbotsford, only 1 hour from downtown Vancouver, and it's nestled in a gorgeous coastal mountainous area. Students love it because it is nature's gift to humanity, and then they're also happy with the food choices that they get. Food is very important to students. We have only one master's program, if I'm correct. It's a Master's of Social Work, very hard to get into. And I'm going to leave it at that because we're going to put Shabang's contacts in the chat box. But remember that programs are individually standing, or if you want to do a transfer into UBC, that is possible. If you want to transfer to Simon Fraser, that's possible. For undergraduate students, it's a fantastic opportunity because of cost. So moving from there to giving it back to you, Columbia College, which is a Puritan college, they do only 3 programs: high school, university transfer, and associate degree. Let me at this point explain to you what the benefit of associate degree is. You don't have money for a 4-year degree and you want to get into Canada, but you have money for 2 years and you want to go to Vancouver and you want to then finish your degree later on big universities like McGill or Toronto or Waterloo, etc. You can do your first 2 years and get an associate degree. With that will get you a postgraduate work permit for 3 years, and you can become a PR. Instead of paying international fees in these big universities, you can pay domestic fees. For example, if you were coming to Waterloo, the international fee for a program could be 63,000, but if you were a domestic student, it could be 15. So there's a big difference in fees. So it's a wonderful college, and I'll give it to my friend Kajal, who's been doing it for years. It is second nature to her. So take it away, Kajal.
Thank you, ma'am. So yes, as ma'am mentioned, we basically offer only like high school programs, university transfer options, and associate degrees. So we have transferred to almost all the universities in British Columbia, like UBC, VIU, SFU are some to name, and we have a very affordable tuition. It ranges from 16,000 to 17,000 Canadian dollars for a year, and basically we have 3 intakes in a year: Jan, May, and September. And the basic requirements are 70% and above for your last completed studies and an IELTS score of overall 6.5 with no band less than 6. So for any questions, I will be available. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you. And it's the oldest, one of the oldest colleges of Canada, and it was established as a college to assist students to get to big universities. So it's a very wonderful opportunity because their students have gone worldwide in terms of even United States. So great programs available at Columbia College. So I'm going to ask my colleague, Ms. Hazel, to speak about a very big opportunity that is come our way, and it is mostly master's program. And she's going to speak about Adler University. I'm going to visit them on Monday. So please, Hazel, take it away.
Absolutely excited. And Karuna can feel my excitement already. This is the first time we are bringing to all our students, especially in India, about Adler University. Very, very excited because it is a program or an institution that is a leading academic institution advancing in being socially responsible practice, healthy communities, and a more just society. Sounds very big words, but really leading to, I want to talk about 3 programs: Masters in Applied Psychology, Masters in Industrial and Organizational Psychology, Masters in Public Policy and Administration. Some absolutely exciting and very niche program, much in demand. They are 2 years in duration. We are open and accepting applications for fall 22. We are looking at, so the good news is that we accept 3 years of undergraduate. But what Adler is really looking at through your letter of intent, through your academics, also there's an interview that would be required. All in all, that would combine to form in terms of the eligibility by the admissions. But we are very delighted to bring this to you. And Niharika, we would be very happy to talk further and present more specific information. I would be available to answer any further question. Cost, anywhere between, for the total cost of our program, would be anywhere between 42,000 Canadian dollars to about 65,000 Canadian dollars, which means for the entire 2 years. That is the tuition fees. If you are looking at English language proficiency test score indicator, we are looking at a 6.5 overall band, and in each of the areas, 6.5. That's kind of in a nutshell. Academics, at least 70% and above. I will wrap it up here, but would be very happy to answer any focus and specific questions. Thank you, Karuna. Over to you.
Now, remember, it's competitive entry. So that doesn't mean that you have a degree which is 70% and you've got 8 in IELTS that you automatically are in. Interview, letter of intent, which will have to have very strong indicators. But remember, these are the only 3 programs that are needing students at this moment, but they do have Masters of Clinical Psychology, which is very huge and really in demand. And there are other masters as well, and the pathway to your PhD programs. So it is a primarily post-graduate programs. And keep in mind that Adler University has been operational for a long time. This is not a new little program. We have been given the opportunity to present for Adler at this point. So I'm going to go to Thompson River, and Motisum is going to speak about Thompson Rivers University, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. My name is Motisum. I support Thompson Rivers University, which is located in the city of Kamloops, which is also known as the tournament capital of Canada. At Thompson Rivers University, we are offering 104, even more than 140 on-campus programs and 55 open learning programs in areas such as arts, business, computer science, tourism, trades and technology, nursing, law, and many others, including the trades and technology, tourism and technology programs. Speaking about the programs that we offer on campus are master's programs, graduate certificate, postgraduate diplomas, associate degrees, university transfer credit programs, Juris Doctor programs. And at Thompson Rivers University, speaking about the master's program, we have 7 master's programs at this moment, and all the programs at Thompson Rivers University are highly in demand. Speaking about the applications, we are accepting applications till 1st of May for September intake, and I'll be more than happy to assist you if you have any sort of skepticals and questions regarding Thompson Rivers University. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you very much. They do have Masters of Nursing, Masters in Education, Masters of Data Science, MBA program, Environmental Sciences, both thesis and non-thesis based. They have post-bac program. So students, if you are coming, you have this process. You can go right from your undergraduate degree for master's program. Some of them would probably prefer you to have 1 year of work experience, or you can go to post-bac programs, which means that you can do 2 years of supply chain management or something to do with international business. And because your marks were not good, or you could not afford, or you did not get admission there. So always take 2 programs. Your desire is to do an MBA and specialize in HR, you can do a post-bac program in Thompson University, go out and work and come back and do your master's. So there are many pathways and there are many ways to reach your goals. Now going to UNBC, I would like Ms. Fraser to speak about the university's undergraduate and postgraduate opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon to you. So I'm Fraser. I represent the University of Northern British Columbia. So we are a public research intensive university located in Prince George City. So our highlight is bachelor programs, and we offer bachelor degree programs under the Faculty of Arts, Science, Commerce, Engineering, and Health Science. Our programs are open for September. Our health science program is closed for September, but all the other programs are open for September. And our tuition fee to the program is 22,000 to 25,000 Canadian dollars. And we offer the bachelor degree program along with the option of co-op. And for our general entry programs like Bachelor of Arts, Science, and Business, we do not require math in grade 12. We also have a program termed as Master of Engineering with a specialization in integrated wood design. So this program is specifically offered for civil engineering students who have a strong base in construction, or those who are interested to have a great career in construction. They can apply for this program. The tuition fee to the master's degree is just 15,000 Canadian dollars. And we also have a joint venture program with the University of British Columbia. So that is environmental engineering specialization that comes under Bachelor of Applied Science. I'm going to leave the e-brochure detail in the chat box, and for further questions, you can ask me later. Thank you so much. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. The university was awarded one of the most beautiful campuses of Northern Canada. So great university. Has a college that feeds to this university called College of New Caledonia. And I believe that the presentation will be done by
this head, Madhusima.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Very warm welcome again. My name is Madhusima. I'm just speaking on behalf of my colleague, Mr. Nipun Grover, who represents College of New Caledonia. So speaking about this college, the college is established back in the year 1969 in the city of Prince George, which is the largest city in the northern British Columbia. Speaking about the programs that we offer post-diplomas, associate degrees, where you get the options to transfer after 2 years of most of the universities. You can get transferred, and after that we offer diplomas in the field of business, management, health sciences, science and technology, and also engineering. Our tuition fee ranges between $12,000 to $22,000 depending upon the programs. So I'll be sharing his contact details into the chat box. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with him. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you very much. So College of New Caledonia has a postgraduate diploma in IT management, HRM. It has a postgraduate program dealing with accounting. So please remember that seats are limited. Applications should be on time. And they also have 3 entries for not all programs, and has undergraduate program and diploma programs in social work, for example, or fine arts. So there's a lot of opportunity at College of New Caledonia. One thing I have to tell you about Prince George, which is the heart of British Columbia, lot of employment. Every student is employed. Every single student is employed, and when they graduate, they have employment. So they always say, great place to be, and economy is good, rents are a little bit cheaper, and jobs are plentiful. So please remember that. Moving from that particular area of Northern British Columbia, we are going to move towards Alberta at this moment, and we're going to come to McEwen University. If anybody is presenting for McEwen, or I can present, please let me know.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be taking over for Shivang for McKenzie University.
Thank you very much.
Hi, so this is Samanyu again, and I'll be substituting for my colleague, Mr. Shivang Malik. So McKenzie University is a 50-year-old public university, and is situated in the heart of Alberta, in the capital city of Edmonton. And as for the faculties that this particular university offer, we have the Faculty of Arts and Science. We also have the School of Business, where one of our most popular programs is the Bachelor of Commerce, which comes with various majors and also has the co-op availability. It also has a couple of diplomas available as well, such as business management and human resources management. We also have the Faculty of Fine Arts and Communication. We have the Faculty of Health and Community Studies, and we also have the Faculty of Nursing. Now, the entry requirements for, except for nursing, is about 70% and above. But for the Faculty of Nursing, for our Bachelor of Science in Nursing, the requirement is 90% and above. Our IELTS requirement is 6.5, no less than 6. And our tuition fee for our programs is between 25 to 27,000 Canadian dollars for our normal programs. But for our specialized programs, the tuition fee can be 28 to 30,000 Canadian dollars. And we also offer amazing scholarships for international students, which can range from 6,000 Canadian dollars to upwards to 14,000 Canadian dollars. So that is also one of the most attractive qualities regarding this particular university. And I'll be sharing the contact details of Mr. Shivang Malik in the chat box. So if you have further questions regarding McKenzie University, feel free to contact me. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And I taught at McKenzie University. I want you to know it's a great school of learning in Edmonton, associated with the University of Alberta, which is the 5th top university of Canada and in the top 100 in the world. Great school of learning. They have a program that is really in demand, is the nursing program. And the students who want to do nursing and want to look at mental health, they have a program in psychiatric nursing. It's important for you to know these programs are competitive, sits in the heart of Edmonton, lots of opportunity, no second tax. Alberta is a great province. I lived there for 36 years and I attended University of Alberta. So if you can do 2 years at McKenzie University and then move to University of Alberta, that relationship exists beautifully, except for one faculty. In engineering, you have to start at University of Alberta from year 1. So all kinds of programs, as Mr. Semenyo has spoken clearly to us, and we are very excited to have you there. We do have Golden Hill School Division in Alberta, and I have taken students from India for a combined program going to high school and then going to McKenzie, but the program is not as popular, the high school program. But if you are a student who needs to do 1 year of study, you have to be under the age of 19. Moving along with that to Saskatchewan, I will turn it to my colleague Grishma to talk about Northwestern College. And there is a bit of a time deadline for this particular college. And we have 2 programs only left to promote, which is business degree program for 2 years and culinary arts for 2 years. The fee structure is so affordable and employability factor is the highest. So Ms. Grishma, please take it away.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Hi, everyone. I'm Grishma, and I'll be talking about West College, which is basically a community college which is located in Saskatchewan province and which has amazing 2 campuses. One is in North Battleford and another one is Meadow Lake. So basically we, as ma'am said, we have 2 programs at this moment which we are offering for our international student. One is business administration diploma, which is of 2 years, which is being offered in North Battleford campus. And North Battleford as a city is the 7th largest city of Saskatchewan, right? So student is not going to a very kind of a small place. And another program that we have is culinary arts diploma, which is also of 2 years, which is being offered in Meadow Lake. And the best part of our programs are we are pretty affordable. The tuition fees for the business program, where we also have 2 weeks of practicum, which is given to the student, is just $13,000 is the 1 year fees. And talking about culinary, for the first year, students are going to pay only $18,000. So fees are pretty affordable. And the best part at this moment is we are still open for fall 22, and there will be lot of maybe if any student who wants to apply, we are going through some application fee waiver at this moment. So any student who wants to apply can get in touch with me as soon as possible. I'm happy to assist. Thank you so much.
or they can get in touch with Ms. Niharika's team as well.
Yeah.
So just so that Ms. Niharika knows that the first 20 application for today's session, we will be giving a fee waiver. And remember that PNP program is the strongest one in Saskatchewan. And North Battleford in 1970, when I came to Canada, was the most number of Indian people were going there because of jobs. And that hasn't changed since then to date. So please remember that. And then the program of Bachelor of Business, if you want to do in Saskatchewan or Regina, there's a relationship between the college and the university. So you can start 2 years there and move on to Regina, University of Regina or University of Saskatchewan. So moving from there to province of Manitoba, also with a PNP program, and these institutions in Manitoba are my favorites. I started my journey and my work with the University of Manitoba. So I'm going to ask my colleague, Ms. Nalini, if she's there to speak about University of Manitoba, please.
Absolutely, ma'am. Thank you so much for the opportunity to present University of Manitoba. My name is Nalini Kidambi. University of Manitoba is the largest and oldest post-secondary institution in the whole of Western Canada. We are going to be about 144 years old and home to over 30,000 students doing their bachelor's, master's, and doctoral programs. And we are the only medical school in the province. So University of Manitoba offers education that is budget-friendly with opportunities to work and live in Canada through the provincial nominee program. And we have over 5,500 international students from 120 countries at the moment. We're located in Winnipeg, which is the 8th largest city and the most cost-competitive cities, one of the most cost-competitive cities across Canada. We are also a comprehensive research university with the prestigious U15 accreditation, which means we are in the same league as University of Saskatchewan, UBC, Alberta, University of Waterloo, and so on. What it means to students is that there are plenty of opportunities for research, and our faculty themselves are all researchers. We offer over 100 undergrad programs from 14 different faculties that includes engineering, business, interdisciplinary health, faculty of arts, environment, and so on. And we are pretty competitive to get into. In our direct entry options, students will need to have over 85% to be eligible to apply. And we have a very unique program called the University One, which is a little gentler, and students can apply if they have over 70%. One important thing that you have to remember is we need mathematics for all of our faculties, including our Faculty of Arts. We are open for September for the U1 program. We're closed for all the direct entry options, and our tuition is between 17 to 24,000 Canadian dollars. We do have some entrance scholarship, which is between 1,000 to 3,000 Canadian dollars. Again, that is based on the percentage that the student has in the 12th grade. We have 3 intakes, fall, winter, and summer. And we have an IELTS requirement, but there are waivers available for some curriculums. We can talk about that. I'm going to be sharing some important links in the chat box for you to go through, and you can always reach out to Ednet if you have any questions. Of course, I'm here, and if you have questions, I can answer them. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So I do want to add about the English language program. Thank you, Nalini, for bringing that up. Some curriculums across the universities like CBSE, All India Board, Cambridge system, IB systems do not require English proficiency certificate or medium of instruction letter because the universities know that you have studied in English language for a long period of time. That does not absolve you from writing the test because you need to write it for visa purposes. So I really want to make sure that you know that, hands-free, I don't have to write IELTS. There are 2 things. One is called admissions. Maybe Waterloo doesn't require your IELTS score, But Ms. Niharika will tell you later at the end when she speaks that these are the documents she will require to do your study permit, and that will require the IELTS. So please never think in your mind that you don't have to have it. It's just that at the time of application, colleges will require it up front. Universities, if they require, will wait, and some that will not require, so you can get your admission. Do remember that it is a requirement of a study permit. So there are two different things that you are looking at. Now we're going to move to a very, I would say, hands-on type of a program, which is based for trades, and it is called MITT, Trades and Technology, Manitoba Institute of Trade and Technology. And Ms. Hazel, over to you.
Thank you, Karuna. So Manitoba Institute of Trades and Technology, by its name itself, speaks. Okay, I'm sorry, the host had muted me. So just to continue on, we are located in Winnipeg, in the heart of the province of Manitoba. And right, one of the unique things for MITT is that it is industry driven and student focused, which means our faculty is drawn from the industry. We have more than 300 kind of relationship with different companies. We are an IT excellence center. We have a whole range of programs. I don't want to get into too much details, but want to leave a word with you, students. There are so many students here today, which we are very delighted to share some of our, about our institutions, is that if you are somebody who's looking at hands-on kind of program, you're looking at something fast, quick, 1 to 2 years, and getting into industry, get some experience, and then moving on, maybe going back to academics, MITT sits there very well. I want to also share with you that we did a survey a year ago, and we found 95 to 96% of our students, they are working in their related field, which is very important because you're looking futuristically, you're looking at what's going to happen on completion of this program, and I'm very happy to share that with you. Also, you have heard PNP, or Provincial Nominee Program, so is for the province of Manitoba. And MITT, the way the programs are crafted, really sets the success for being, when you're looking at a long-term plan and making Canada your home, we find our graduates, almost 96% of our graduates. That's what Provincial Immigration has said, that MITT graduates have been very successful. I also want to really talk about our student services. We have very good, excellent student services available. So one is in terms of the academic program, then comes the opportunity in the industry, and in terms of while you're there, the kind of support that you will receive. We have a whole range of programs that are available to you, right from business, healthcare, IT, early childhood education, pharmacy technician. These are every single program of ours is so much in demand. For our whole 2022 is closed at the moment. We will shortly be opening our winter intake for 23. So being a college doesn't mean that it's not competitive. Getting admission is pretty tough. And you are competing among your peers for those limited spots. Would be happy to share more in detail going forward. Thank you so much. Karuna, over to you.
I did want to add the thing that there's a fear among students that if they come to a public college, that the visa would be more problematic, etc. No, there is no such thing, no such rules by RCC. What they're looking at, does the program make any sense? So sometimes we will recommend that you take 2 programs, 1 year in length, to strengthen your program. And Ms. Niharika is very good at doing that. Remember that Ms. Niharika is an international person in terms of her travel, in terms of her universities, her connections and things. So she's not going to give you a program that is not going to make you employable or have issues. So when these kind of things happen, and if you want to engage with Ms. Niharika, and she will call Hazel, if you're interested in MITT, it is important for students to go through the website and look at the programs. Don't make decisions from, I have heard. And I always said, who told you? And then when I find out that somebody who has never left their own little area is giving you advice. So please remember that the reason we work with EdNet is because they are very well informed about educational opportunities for students. I'm going to go to my colleague, Mr. Amit. He has a big job. I would like him to take a little bit of time because he's dealing with big universities like Western, he's dealing with Carleton, etc. We're moving to the province of Ontario. Mr. Amit, take your time and speak about the universities you're supporting in Ontario.
Thank you so much, Karuna ma'am. I was about to ask your permission also that it might take 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you so much for bringing that up. And thank you, team EdNet. Thank you, Niharika, for this session. So yeah, without wasting further ado, so as Karuna ma'am said, so I take care of a couple of institutions, majorly top 10 universities within Canada. To start with, I take care of Western University, Carleton University, and Ontario Tech University. So with all these, I'll just speak collectively for all these universities, but I'll be happy to answer any questions or queries that students or you might have. So collectively, if I talk about these 3 universities or top 10 ranking, as I said earlier, the entry requirements for all the programs that we have at 6.5, nothing less than 6. Just for your information, just a piece of information just to share with you, we have all the undergrad programs available. There isn't any masters that is available within these 3 universities, except Ontario Tech University. We have a full master's degree available at Ontario Tech University, which goes by the name of Masters of Business Analytics and Artificial Intelligence. We only have 1 intake in a year for all these 3 universities, that is September. Generally, the deadline for all the university applications is March 31st or first week of April. Except there are a couple of exceptions for a few programs which could be available for Western University and Carleton University that we can always refer to the OUSC website, or probably the team can check with me. If there are programs available, even after the deadlines, the university is happy to accept those applications. With regards to scholarships for all these universities, they start from $4,000 and goes up to $20,000. Now, when we talk about scholarships, academics, we all understand that academics is one of the most important ingredient when we talk about the scholarships. However, within these universities, they look at various aspects of the application as well, which includes extracurricular activities, cultural activities, or if a student has been involved in any charitable foundation, he has been helping or volunteering anything, or even if the student has been helping his father or his parents in the business as well. So everything is counted towards that scholarship. So when we file in an application specifically for Western University and Carleton University, they do evaluate these options as well. So along with the academics, the extracurricular activities are also counted towards that. Now, when we talk about scholarships, as I said, they start from $4,000 and end up till $20,000. So just to give you a bifurcation on that, Ontario Tech University maximum scholarship that is offered is $4,000, whereas the scholarships offered at Ontario Tech University will be $4,000, and Western University will offer scholarship up to $20,000. And that $20,000, the max thing, if the student is getting $8,000, for example, the scholarship will be divided into 4 equal years. So it's not a one-shot scholarship that a student will get, but they'll get into subsequent installments. And same applies to Carleton University. The scholarship starts from $2,500. It can go up till $16,000 as well. That is for the Carleton University. Now, if I talk about in a nutshell on the programs that are being offered in these universities, engineering is the major forte. I think Carleton and Ontario Tech is very, very good for their engineering programs. They're known for their programs. But there are a couple of other programs offered. For example, Western University has a program that is offering kinesiology programs also, health sciences program as well. These are the programs that are being offered at Western. With Ontario Tech University, their engineering is one of the most competitive ones, though the university is not that old. However, they offer very, very good programs in terms of engineering, and they have a special program that is also called a comprehensive engineering program, in which a student can actually combine 2 years in minors and he can do a separate engineering. That means 2 years in a minor engineering and 2 in a major engineering. So that is called a comprehensive engineering program. Now, when we talk about Ontario Tech University, as I started, The MBA AI program, it is one of the most promising programs, that the university is offering. The program length is 1 year, and it is basically a combination of both business and the technical aspect of the computer science as well. So the students who are looking forward to pursue a career in AI, in artificial intelligence, I think Ontario Tech is the best bet that they can have. And we have already started the applications, accepting the applications for fall 23. Just a little piece of information, the deadline for MBA AI application is generally January 3rd, which could get extended up to a week or so. But that depends on the university's prerogative. So I'm just giving you, what we have and what we had, in the previous year and we have currently. So that is with the Ontario Tech MBA AI, Western and Carleton. I also have another college that goes by the name of Durham College, one of the most prominent and public colleges that is based out of Ontario. And the best part about Durham College is the most of the program and credit transfer programs that offer, they go directly to Ontario Tech University. So if a student is looking forward to progress to a degree program, they can always opt for Durham College and they can progress to Ontario Tech University. We do have September intake open. I'd be happy to share the updated program list of the programs that are still available and open for September for Durham College. And I think that is it. I think, I can go on and on. So, but thank you so much, Team EdNet. I think that'll be all from me. I'll be leaving my details in the chat box and I'll be happy to assist any questions or any queries that you might have. Thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And think that you have to remember that Carleton sits in the capital city of Ottawa, and it has two programs that we can be certain that international relations and international development is there. When somebody says, where can I do international relations? All your co-op, all your work experience in the capital city of Ottawa would be fantastic. Really beautiful city of Ottawa, and Ms. Hazel and I were together there a couple of times. So please remember that if city is important, Ottawa would be a great addition as a choice for you. Now, going to from there to
sorry
Trent.
to interrupt you, ma'am. Can I add one little piece of information? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And just a little more piece of information. Wanted to tell you that Carleton University and Western University, most of the universities in Ontario, they do have maths as a mandatory requirement. So I think the good news is that Carleton University and Western University, they do have an option of offering a supplementary maths course. So if a student does not have maths, they're more than welcome to apply for Carleton and Western. Ontario Tech, I'm sorry, does not have an exception. Thank you so much, man. I'm really sorry for that.
Okay, I'm moving right around to Trent. Trent University will be presented by, I believe, Ms. Sita.
Ma'am,
I can't see him, so.
I'm struggling to start my video for some reason. Okay,
Okay.
Sorry about that.
We can hear you, so don't worry about the video.
All
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Khurram, and as Madam Karuna said, I represent Trent University. We are the #1 undergraduate university of Ontario for the last 11 years, and we are also #1 in scholarships and bursaries for the last 21 years. We are #5 in Canada, #3 in overall reputation as well, #1 in academic advising, a lot of accolades to be added to our name. We've got more than 100 programs to choose from. A liberal arts institution at the heart. Mathematics is not a mandatory requirement for BBA programs for Indian commerce students. We generally look at the business studies and economics grades. Again, mathematics is not a mandatory requirement for BSc psychology or economic honors programs as well. So when I said liberal arts at heart, there's a lot of liberal feeling to how the programs have been offered. And 2 campuses, one of them is in Peterborough, and which is 90 minutes from downtown Toronto. And the second campus is in Durham GTA, which is 30 minutes from downtown Toronto. So I'll leave my contact details in the chat. You can reach out to me if you have any queries, or you can reach out to EdNet and they would help you with any applications information that you need on Trent. Thank you very much. Over to you, Madam Karuna.
All right, and you have three master's program, data analytics, financial analytics and masters in management that are available for students, highly competitive to get in. 4-year degrees are requirement.
Absolutely.
And please remember that Trent Forensic Psychology is one of the Canada's top forensic psychology programs. They also have a 3-year computer science degree program as well. So if you're interested in Trent is a big name in India, actually a big name everywhere. And please know that it's a very diverse population that goes to Peterborough. And the second largest, very friendly nature campus. A river runs right through the campus, and it is a setting to behold. Like, more pictures are taken there, selfies to send home, because students are finding it beautiful, and their housing and their dormitories are amazing. Every time I go there, I think, oh, I want to move here. Anyway, moving from there to Wilfrid Laurier University, Miss, I believe Nalini will present on that. Miss Nalini, over to you.
Grishma is presenting, ma'am.
All right, Miss Grishma.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, everyone. So talking about Wilfrid Laurier University, it is a 111 years old university, which, we say it's a truly Canadian university, and it comes under top 6% of universities worldwide. And moreover, we are a pretty closely knit community, and we are also known as parent to Waterloo University. We have, different double degree programs in partnership with University of Waterloo as well that I'll be discussing. And we have 2 campuses. One is in Waterloo and another one is in Brantford. Both the campuses just 1 hour distance from each other. We have good 80 plus undergraduate program in the field of business, and our business degree is amazing, AACSB accredited. So business sciences, computer science, music, social work. So in this areas, we have good different 80 plus programs available. And as I was talking about dual degree program in partnership with University of Waterloo, we have, amazing 5 years of double degree program that student can complete in Waterloo and Laurier. So BBA plus computers and BBA plus mathematics. So student will be doing BBA with Laurier, and with Waterloo, they'll be doing computers or mathematics, depending on what they are choosing. So student who, some way might miss applying to Waterloo early, or they cannot get through, and if they are dreaming to study in Waterloo, this is an amazing program. And most of our programs do have co-op options available, which student will get an opportunity in the second year, depending on their first year of performance. And we have amazing career service center, which helps them student to build their resume, mock interviews, and a lot of hand holdings are there for the students coming in, and we do support our international student amazingly well. As I was talking about our amazing business degree, we are Canada's largest business degree co-op program that we offer, and 95% of employment ratio is there. Our class size is also pretty less. It's just 1:25. So student will get, a lot of personalized education. And it is ranked as #1 in student satisfaction. We also provide amazing on-campus accommodation in both our campuses. So depending on students' comfort, they can choose in. So talking about tuition fees, we do have tuition fees ranges from $29,000 to $34,000.
Okay. What happened?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. So yeah, that's what about what.
That's okay. I will take over. Wilfrid Laurier University is in the city of Waterloo, right next to University of Waterloo. I'm going to share my screen for one moment. I'm moving on to university. Can everybody hear me? And can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So we have only 6 faculties. Now, everybody here That's okay. I'll take over, Krishna, now. We are just moving along. It can be interruption in the middle of it. So let's just continue on. 6 faculties at University of Waterloo: Faculty of Arts, Engineering, Environment, Health, Mathematics, Sciences. Frequently, the students will say to me, how come University of Waterloo is not in the top 100, along with the Toronto, UBC, etc. Why is it? We are not a medical school. You can notice that the top 5 universities are all medical schools. So when we are looking at the University of Waterloo, the 2 faculties that are the hardest to get into is Faculty of Mathematics and Faculty of Engineering. We're the largest engineering faculty of Canada, in which we are offering a lot of programs in engineering. The 2 programs that are quite similar and students get confused: architectural engineering and architecture. Architecture requires a portfolio. You cannot go into architecture without having a portfolio. All the rest of the engineering programs require math, physics, and chemistry. Across Canada, we require math, physics, and chemistry. The hardest one to get into is software engineering, mechanical, mechatronics, and computer engineering, and of course, biomedical writing, all of them on the top. Only, I believe, 80 seats in biomedical engineering. So remember that when you are looking at programs from University of Waterloo, we have so many programs in Faculty of Arts. This Faculty of Arts only has math requirements for 3 programs: Accounting and Financial Management, Computing and Financial Management, and Sustainability and Financial Management. We give admission on 2 pillars. And one of the pillars happens to be, what have you done extra? I am going to show a short film, and my colleague, Mr. Arora, was speaking about this in that you have to have a list of things you have done. Admission information form is one of the requirements. And if you have not completed that, admission is not possible in at least 4 of the faculties. So please remember that this particular thing that you're going to see right now this is the gentleman who signs the letters of admission. Please listen to what he has to say.
The Admission Information Form, or AIF, is an important part of your application at Waterloo. It's different from the stereotypical admission essay. For example, we ask you to quantify your extracurricular activities. Let's say you play tennis. How many hours a week do you practice and play? How long have you played for, and at what level? Maybe you had a part-time job. When and where did you work? What was your job? And were you good at it? Well-rounded students are generally more successful, so we want to see if you can juggle other priorities while earning good grades. Basically, we're looking for students who are engaged and involved in the world around them. Good grades are important, but we're recruiting more than just grades. We're recruiting you. Some faculties and schools require the AF and ask for additional details. For others, it's recommended. It may also be used for things like faculty scholarship decisions. Bottom line is the AF can only improve your chances for admission to Waterloo. So, to learn more, check out the web links below or search for AIF on uwaterloo.ca. We're looking forward to reading about you.
So coming right back to it, it's the largest co-op program, 7,100 employers, thousands of jobs on the job mine.
Karuna, a little louder, please. Can't hear you very well.
My throat cannot take it any louder than this. This is
maybe it has got something to do with the speaker, I guess.
No, my speaker is at full.
Yeah, now it's better.
Yeah. So just to finish it, co-op program is study, study, work, study, study, work, work, study, work, study, work, study, work, study. We've integrated 6 work terms, and you come out, we have almost 100% employability in many of our programs and 96 to 98% for the rest of the programs. The other 2% of the students may go for graduate studies or they're traveling or whatever. So University of Waterloo is hard to get into. 95% for certain programs is not sufficient. So 2 parameters, marks, marks, and more marks, and what extra things have you done? Applications will start on October the 2nd. We will have what is called an application day. I will invite you to come and join me and make the application. Now we're going to open it for Q&A. Only one program for masters that we are promoting for Waterloo is MBET, Masters of Business Entrepreneurship and Technology. at $62,000 for 12-month program with employability absolutely right at the center of it. You will be going to work for an employer or a company to solve problems, and then your letter of intent and things, which Ms. Nalini is the expert on it, and she can give it to you if you're interested. Ms. Nalini, can you put down my contacts and the University of Waterloo details there? Now we are going to open for Q&A. Can we please start with that? Any questions? Very patient people, they're not asking any questions. Any questions in the
Yeah.
Q&A?
So there's one question which one of the kids put. So it's kind of a little lost here. If some university, this is from GMC Kashish, she said, in some universities, the qualification criteria for post-graduation is 4 years, as the degree in India is only for 3 years. How does this work? How is it that even students with 3 years can get into the Canadian universities for the master's degree? What exactly is required?
They certainly cannot. So let me just take the myth right out of the thing. They have to do a 1-year master's program or 2 years master's program in India to apply for a degree in University of Waterloo or Toronto, etc., because they require 16 formal years of education. You cannot get away from that. So, for example, when I went to Canada, to University of Alberta, I had to do an undergraduate degree. I did a second degree to get into a master's program. So people think that they can come and do a post-bac and then they can go to a master's program. No, that is not. They're requiring 16 years of formal education. A 3-year student should be encouraged to take a 1 or 2 year master's in their field in India to apply, or come to Canada and go to another university that takes a 3-year degree. And there are 5 or 6 universities that take a 3-year degree. So you will be not competitive enough for University of Waterloo. And I'm very clear about University of SaintFX. You are not qualified to get into their computer science program. Mind you, the computer science program in India is a 4-year degree. So it's the BBA people that are really having a problem to come into an MBA program. An MBA program, there are 3 of them that on the panel here that are taking 3-year degrees. So
no, I think there's a little confusion there. It was just a general question. It was just not just for Waterloo, that if a student like from Delhi University, GMC, with a 3-year degree and having an 80% or 75% to 80%, can they apply for a master's program in Canada? That was the question.
Of course. They have to look for universities that take 3-year degrees. Thompson Rivers takes 3-year degrees. UNB takes 3-year degrees. But if you want to go to big universities like McGill, Alberta, Waterloo, McMaster, they are requiring a 4-year degree. And how do you meet that gap? Is by doing a 1-year master's in India. If you're going to take universities like UNB, Thompson Rivers, they take 3-year degrees. Trent does not. Trent requires a 4-year degree. And the thing is, you will not get even an interview because they will look at your degree length and you will be. So look for universities that take a 3-year degree. And I know that Manitoba for their MBA program were taking a 3-year degree for a long time. I'm not sure now. So that would be something we'll have to check out.
Okay,
And I would just like to add one thing here, Niharika, that University of New Brunswick is accepting a 3-year bachelor degree only for the MBA program. If the student is planning to come for a master's of MS program, let's say Masters of Computer Science or Cybersecurity, then of course a 3-year degree is not accepted.
No, I understand that any course which is leading to technology would require a 4 years undergraduate, because the requirement could be an engineering or tech degree, which is of 4 years. But I'm not just talking about tech degrees, I'm just talking about general, someone going for masters in global management or global business, or masters in management, or even say masters in bachelor's of what they have in Waterloo, which is masters in engineering. No, sorry, masters in business entrepreneurship and technology, MBET. So I'm talking about that. So it's just not yes, if someone's going for master's in technology, definitely they have to have a science related or engineering background, which is for 4 years. But those who are not and coming from general liberal arts, humanities, or business background, can they go for masters if they're coming from a university like Delhi University and having a marks of say 70 to 75% or 65 to 75%? They can
So
get
Karuna,
a
that's
master's.
very right.
I'm going to stop this discussion. There are universities that take a 3-year degree, universities that don't take a 3-year degree. So there is no discussion. This is not an argument. This is the fact. Second part, whether you are going for masters of psychology or masters of whatever, you do require a 4-year degree for universities that we have mentioned, and then universities that take 3-year degrees, we have mentioned those as well. Now, remember that the 4-year degree, the 16 years of formal education is what they require from Canadians. So they have to have consistent requirements for international students as well. Otherwise, our educational government will get into real, like, why are you making exceptions to the rule and that thing? But anyway, other questions, please?
Yeah, so there's one student by the name of Ritesh Gupta, and he asked as to which would be like a good university to apply for the Bachelor's of Performing Arts.
Yeah, many, including University of Waterloo. So we have theater, production. What is the ultimate goal? We have lots of choices for you. And we have, I know that I have it at Waterloo. Anybody else wants to speak about it? They have performing arts, theater, and performance. Please speak about it.
I would like to take this moment to speak for Thompson University. At Thompson University, we have a Bachelor of Arts with a majors in theatre, with a 4-year degree that we offer in all the 3 intakes, September, January, and May, and we are accepting applications for September intake till tomorrow. So minimum requirement is. Sorry,
do you have a January intake?
Yeah, we do have January intake, but right now we are not open for January. So we'll be opening in the mid of May.
We can send you a list of schools that have theater and performance. And if you are really interested in things like film studies, etc., please let us know. We also have connections with Vancouver Film School, and they also have theater and performance school.
Great, thank you. So these are the questions which are put in the chat. If anyone has any other questions, please put it in the chat.
Or raise your hand and open up your mic.
Yeah.
Raise your hand, we'll open up your mic.
So I have Arjun Benipal here, and he says, I graduated from Georgia Tech in 2012, and I've been working for the past 2 years in my own business, manufacturing business. I am interested in pursuing an MBA in fall 2023. My question is, what kind of GMAT score am I required? And I do have a low GPA score, so does a GMAT score compensate for my GPA, considering I have 10 years of work experience and I have graduated from one of the top engineering colleges of the world?
Yes, and Georgia Tech is a top engineering college. It's a competitor for many schools like even Toronto and Waterloo. Low CGPA can be compensated for the work experience, but each application is considered on their own merit. And the second thing to remember is that we are looking at a holistic approach for entering into a master's program. But when I look at a master's program and they say minimum 75%, none of the students in the classroom will have 75%. They'll be all 85 or better. Because remember, there's only 40 seats in the master's program that you're talking about in my university. GMAT not required. So universities are 2 ways there as well. GMAT required by few, GMAT not required. Can Imran please speak about the GMAT and how it plays a role in admission for you? Because you do take GMAT and marks, and then if there's high marks, then you can waive off the GMAT. Can you please discuss that?
Sure, ma'am. So at UNB, we have 2 programs. One MBA is at the Fredericton campus, and the other one is at the St. John. So the Fredericton program is very rigid with the admission requirements. So if the GPA is less, a higher GMAT cannot compensate. However, the St. John program, they are a little flexible, and they will look at the overall profile of the applicant, and a higher GMAT or work experience at a mid or a senior level management position can help a student getting an admission even if their GPA is a little bit low than the required.
Okay. Next question.
Next question is, with which companies have you partnered with? This is to the University of Waterloo. With which companies have you partnered for the co-op programs in computer science, computer engineering?
Every company you can think of that is the high tech, like start from Shopify, LinkedIn, Facebook. There, by the way, their offices are all in Waterloo. So lots of programs. Where do you want to work? I have a student who just got a job in LinkedIn. He's graduating today, is his last day. And June 1, $200,000 is his job in LinkedIn in New York because he worked for them for 2 terms and developed something for them. So they have given him a car, a big job. So and he did the double degree program. So 7,100, the most number of companies in any university from Mexico border to Greenland is University of Waterloo, the largest number. So let me just show you something here, and you can check this out when you have a moment. Just go to the section which says co-op in here, and it will give you all the information that you require. And here it is. Waterloo's network of 7,100 co-op employers in the largest of any university in North America. More employers mean greater range of jobs for you. And then they will give you all kinds of information that you require. Okay. Any other question we have?
Yes, MBA Finance or MSc in Finance for 2023. What is needed currently, having as a BCom graduate of 62% from the university?
We'll have to go to a post-bac program.
Yeah. Tell me something, Karuna. Is it a possibility that they can do like 1 year of postgraduate diploma, get the 16th year there, and then move on for the master's?
No, that's what I was saying, that universities have very specific rules about it. You cannot do post-bac and attach it. You have to have a second degree. A 1-year master's is also available with the 3-year degree. Please do that. But it's case by case, first of all. And generically, I can tell you the 62% degree will not come to me or come to Trent or come to Ontario Tech. Will have to have a higher grade than that. So their pathway is a post-bac. And they're very admissible. And we have lots in Dharam College. We have lots in, Amit, can you speak about the post-bac in Dharam College, please?
Yes, ma'am. There are a couple of programs open in Dharam College. Let me just give me 1 second. Let me just open up the updated list here.
No, but they're not looking for 2022. It's 2023. All are open.
It's just not, I mean, I have to open a course list, ma'am. Just give me 1 second here.
Okay. In the meantime, anybody wants to speak about their post-bac program, like Motism?
If anyone has a question, you can raise your hand, please.
Madam Karuna, if I may, I wanted to add a bit about our postgraduate certificate program. Right,
yeah,
right.
Please do that, please. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So Niharika, while Madam Karuna has already established that the 16-year rule does exist of education for a master's program, however, at Trent, we've got postgraduate certificate programs. And they are in financial analytics, human resources, marketing and entrepreneurship. These are all 1-year standalone certificate programs. Or you can do the dual postgraduate certificate program, which is 2 years in duration in marketing and human resource. We also have a certificate program in business communications, teaching of English, foreign language. Now, where do these become advantageous for a student who wishes to take a business program? Is that they can stack these certificates against each other and rack up the postgraduate work permit up to 3 years if they study for 2 years. What are the requirements for this? The requirements are much less in fact, less competitive than what a master's would ask for. So I'm okay with the 3-year to 4-year undergraduate degree for this. And I'm also fine with a 55 to 60% and above for the programs. So like I said, they're less competitive, are not the same degree, but our certificate programs, they kind of get you the same postgraduate work permit. You have combinations between finance, human resource, marketing, business communications, and you kind of walk down the same path of education. Thank you for that, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Khurram.
Okay.
I think that's answered a lot of these students who have been asking these questions in the chat. I can see because they are confused. There's one, of course, which is asking for the requirements of the Masters in Pharmacy in Alberta or Waterloo. Again, I think we require 4 years undergraduate for you to think about.
For them to do a master's in pharmacy, they must be pharmacists, and India's pharmacy degree is 5 years in length. So not worried there. The marks would be a very big thing, and I can give you a link here. Just give me 2 seconds. I will give a master's link for postgrad studies in Waterloo. Please remember that it's important for students to sorry, just 1 second. The students to know that it's a journey that they have to do on their own. And let me just share this, Niharika, for 1 second. Here we go. And sharing the screen. Here are all the programs that are available at University of Waterloo, and anything that you're applying for University of Waterloo, remember, has to be 75% or better in grades. And here is the link for all the students looking for a master's program from University of Waterloo, and write to grad admissions at uwaterloo.ca. It's easy peasy if you can get all that information in and just ask any questions from them. So I've put that thing in there for you. Any other questions? Why is it going to Grishma? Grishma, why are you there? Everyone in the meeting requires that.
I don't see anything else in the group chat. Jaspreet, do you see any essays? Have you got any queries directly to you or?
No, these were it only, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm going to say my last words because I have, believe it or not, I have another fair to go to. This is grad admissions at uwaterloo.ca. Put that thing in there for you. Thank you, Ms. Niharika, for this wonderful session. It was a pleasure to be here. And any inquiries, any questions, just send it to Hazel, and she will disseminate the information to all our colleagues. I'm turning it over to Hazel and to Ms. Sita to say the final goodbyes. And we have all given our connections to you, and I am writing one more time my connection. If you want to write to me, glad to help you out, and really turned on with the number of students who came and attended and got the information. So great session. Thanks a lot. Over to you, Ms. Hazel.
Thank you so much, Karuna, for joining our session. Our session is never complete without you. So yes, thank you so much. And we'll definitely be in touch with the entire team. And if you have any questions or anything, we will get in touch with you. And Hazel is there. Thank you so much for joining the session today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Really appreciate. Thank you so much, Niharika, on behalf of all of us. And we really appreciate the students and the families who joined us. Thank you for putting up such a wonderful cohort of students together. And I appreciate my colleagues who were able to join us and shared a lot of information. There's been a lot of information that has been shared. Niharika, we look forward to working with you. Thank you and appreciate as always.
Thank you once again, Hazel, Karuna ma'am, everyone here from the ILUM team for coming in here and sharing all this information with our students. A lot of them were from undergraduates, some were from postgraduates, some were from the universities, some with work experiences, some with no work experiences. A lot of questions coming to Canada for sure. And if anyone has any questions, please do get in touch with our office, and the office numbers are displayed on the screen. And if there's anything, we will be in touch with the ILUM team. Thank you so much. Thank you.